Hello and welcome to the Aviva Premiership Round 5 predictions from DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you very much for joining me. We have seen some surprising results, and it does look like some teams are still trying to find their feet this season, even if the table is starting to have a bit of a familiar feel. Exeter first, Saracens seconds, obviously the top two teams from last season. Two of the top teams from last season. Saints, Newcastle, Falcons going well. Saints perhaps a bit of a surprise, but Falcons just building on last season. Wasps, Quins, Tigers. Now perhaps you think Tigers should be a bit higher, but all those teams are in that. Bath really had some up and down results. Beat Saracens, but lost last weekend. And then towards the bottom end, you think Gloucester and Sale. Yep, they'll be in that sort of mid-table, and you expect the bottom two to be London Irish and Worcester Warriors. So as I say, the table is starting to take effect, even if we are seeing some. Even if some of the teams are looking like they're still finding their feet this season. Anyway, this weekend kicks off with Warriors hosting Saracens. Let's be honest, this is only going to go one way. Even though Warriors, I think, had Hugard back, still expect Saracens to win this one by at least 15 points. Next up, the impressive Falcons gets to host London Irish. London Irish obviously picks up that opening round win, but it has been tough going since then. And I think they're going to find this one tough up north, and I'm backing Newcastle by 10. Sale Sharks really need to get their season going. Only had one win so far, and they host the side that are just ahead of them, Gloucester, who have had a couple of victories. Clearly had that opening round win over Exeter, which was a bit of a shock, but since then been a bit up and down. And I think at home, Sale should win this one. I'm going to back them by 3, which shows you I've not got much confidence as to how this one is going to go. I think it will be a tight one. Going into Sunday, Leicester Tigers host Exeter Chiefs. Both sides started losing at the season, then turned into wins. It took Leicester a couple of games more than Exeter, but there you go. I'm an Exeter Chiefs fan, so I am biased in that kind of sense. Still, I think Exeter are going to win this one by 10. They looked ruthless last weekend against Wasps. So you've got to back, was it last weekend? Sorry, or the weekend before? I'm going to get myself all kind of confused and mixed up. Yet last weekend against Wasps. So I think on the road they're going to win this one as well, and I'm backing Exeter by 10. Then we have Saints, who are hosting Quins. Saints, as they have been surprisingly good this season, picking up 3 wins so far. Now, okay, that does include London Irish, but Bath and Tigers are 2 impressive wins, especially after Bath had just beaten Saracens. So I think against Harlequins they're going to be way too much for them, and I'm backing the home side by 5. I'm still not sure about what's going on at Saints. Otherwise, I would normally go bigger than that. But the final round, game of the round on Sunday is Wasps hosting Bath. 2 sides that started with opening 2 wins and then have had 2 losses since then. I say a bit of kind of what's going on there. Bath beating Tigers and Saracens, then losing to Saints and Newcastle Falcons. Wasps getting wins over Sale Sharks and Worcester Warriors. Okay, 2 of the bottom 3, and then losing to Quins narrowly, and then also to Exeter Chiefs. Still, I think at home they should have too much for Bath, and I'm backing Wasps by 5. But if you look at the quality of those teams, Wasps, I say, their only wins have been against 2 of the bottom 3. They really do need to get their season kicking on. Always up for good rugby chats. Please do leave your comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. It's always much appreciated, and do share this with your friends. Enjoy whatever rugby you're watching this weekend, and I'll catch you all next week.